Hello everyone. I've been working with my clients since so long, but there is only one technique that worked with my spouse as well. And this technique is called full body listening. I'm going to tell you about this technique so that you can apply that technique with your spouse, with your other relationships, so that it becomes better and stronger. So, here you go. For full body listening, first of all, you have to make your mind as a blank white page, nothing written on it. Then you have to connect to the person who is talking on emotional level. Number 3, don't use the words okay, yes, just to pretend that you are listening and you are not listening in fact. Just focus on listening. Don't utter any word. Just look toward that person in his eyes. Move your body in that direction, your folder in that direction, and just imagine that you have ears all over your body and you are listening to that person with full focus. And if at any point in time, if that person stops and he or she asks you what I have said, you should be able to recall and reproduce that thing. And if at the end of that story, if he or she asks you what I have said, you should be able to reproduce the whole thing 100%. We have learned that technique during our NLP training. And believe me, there was a scenario where our instructor put us into breakout rooms and he said, okay, the first person will tell a story, a challenge or aspiration, and the second person has to listen to it for 10 minutes. Don't take any notes, don't say don't repeat. And then at the end of those 10 minutes, the second person has to repeat the whole thing again. And the first person should say, yes, he has reproduced the whole thing 100%. Man, it was mind blowing. How could we do it? And for me, I have tendency to write notes, but the coach that we had, he said, do not take any notes. And believe me, I followed the same steps and I was able to produce the whole story again. And the other person said, yes, you are right. This is what I meant. Believe me, our mind has so much capacity that we do not know really. So use that technique with your wife, with your parents, with your siblings, with your boss. Whenever you are listening to him or her, just do full body listening and it will bring those results which you cannot see from any other technique. Thank you so much for listening.